Bonfire, okay? We gotta go around in the circle. It's a lot of us. Y'all got to share the floor. Now back to me. Back to me. All right, y'all. So now I have my nice little drink over here. You know, you could bring alcohol, hot cocoa, tea, honey, your smoke of choice, whatever. We don't judge over here, okay? We just do our thing over here. We don't care, okay? It gets real wild at our bonfires, okay? Everybody is welcome at our bonfire. We have different shapes, sizes, and colors, okay? We do not discriminate. But anywho, story time on me going to, well, it wasn't my very first hood school, but I feel like it was like bona fide hood school. So yeah, my very first bona fide hood school. So I'm gonna give y'all a little background of how I grew up so y'all can, you know, get to know Queen P some more. You know, it's my turn. I'm finna sauce it up for y'all. So okay, so we grew up in the hood, okay? We grew up in the hood. Hood childrens was all running around our neighborhood, okay? I'm talking about when we used to go outside to find our friends, it was baby kids on every block. We was always outside, okay? I don't know what era y'all grew up in, but in the 90s babies, 80s and 90s babies, yeah. Like maybe, I don't know what year it cuts off before this generation begins, but maybe is it 98 or something like that? I don't know, drop it in the comments. But 80s and 90s babies, we was always outside. We was always outside with our friends or whatever. Lots of kids on every block. I'm talking about we had to get pulled from outside. And I miss that era so much. Like we used to have the time of our lives. Okay, so let me tell you what the hood used to have. So the hood used to have this program, they called it the Weed and Seed program. And this is basically like a summer program where all the kids, we used to go to summer school. Like summer camp basically, and all of our friends used to be there. What? You never used to have to beg us to go to this summer camp. We were always there. I'm talking about we used to have sleepovers like inside. Like this summer camp was so lit. They had good food. We played games. We played outside games like baseball, soccer, like everything you could think of. Everything to think of. It was like so many baby kids, y'all. For real. We had a time of our life in the summer. We couldn't wait to the summertime. So just imagine that kind of upbringing. And nobody was judgmental. Like nobody's really judgmental growing up in the hood, because you know we all come from kind of the same circumstances. You know, some people were doing better than others. You know how it goes. It'd be like a mix of everything in the hood. So yeah, man, like growing up, I had all my cousins around me. Well, it was just like so much family vibes. You never felt alone, you know what I'm saying? And then check this out. Our house, like we used to be at our grandma's house at all times. We was always at our grandma's house. So I'm talking about all the cousins, and we having mad sleepovers in the living room. Everybody sleeping in the living room. It's too many of us. Nobody was trying to sleep in separate rooms. Like we just rocked with each other so much like that we all just used to sleep in the living room, watching WWE, body slamming each other. Like it was that kind of childhood. We used to play house in the woods. We had a big old field by our grandma's house, so we used to always do all kind of crazy stuff. And then across the street it was like a vacant lot, and then like when it snowed and rained or whatever in the wintertime, it used to turn into pure ice. We used to be over there skating. I think one of my cousins fell in one year. I can't remember, and then we weren't allowed to go back over there. But yeah, y'all, we had the time of our life as kids. Like I came from that era where you call your friends on the house phone, and if they ain't answer that house phone, you know they was outside somewhere. So you take your bike or you walk around the entire neighborhood until you find your friends. Like it used to be so like nobody really, it wasn't no issues to where we couldn't walk our neighborhood. Like we used to walk our neighborhood to go find our friends. We was going to find our friends. And the most lit thing, I feel like it was one of the most lit things about my childhood was I never walked any block and didn't see a lot of kids. Like we were outside babies. We weren't in the house. Like we had MySpace and Black Planet and all of that stuff, but nobody was staying in the house all day online. Like we was outside in the field, in the real field. Okay, I'm telling you, like we was supposed to be in the house when the street lights came on. Nobody listened to that. We was bad as heck. Okay, as hood kids, you're bad. You're bad. You be breaking all kind of rules, all kind of stuff. So yeah, y'all. So we went to a few hood schools. You know, where everybody from different hoods used to go to this, you know, same particular school. So So in elementary, we went to one school, and I will never forget, y'all. We had this one boy. I'm talking about everybody was obsessed with this boy. He kind of looked like Bow Wow growing up. I'm talking about everybody used to go so crazy for this boy. I'm talking about they was boy crazy. Little girls in elementary school, boy crazy. It's crazy. That's what happened in the hood, okay? You just never know what you gonna find in the hood. Them girls was fast in the hood. So, yeah, this one boy, he looked like Bow Wow. They used to go so crazy for this boy. And he really did look like him. He really looked like him, though. We used to be in the class, not doing no homework. I'm talking about we either watching movies, beatboxing on the desk with pencils, or drawing y'all remember when we used to draw the lines and make a Superman sign? Like, draw 3 lines at the top, 3 lines at the bottom, and then you do all that. I forgot how to do it. Ooh, I should do it just to see if I can still do it. Oh my God, I should do it just to see if I can still do it. But yeah, we used to be doing stuff like that. What? Nah, for real. I'm talking about the real hood beats though. I'm just playing, but yeah, we used to be doing that kind of stuff. Like, we didn't, growing up in the hood, like the teachers was like, we didn't take them serious. They wasn't taking us serious, I guess. I don't know. And then, so this is where it gets saucy. Y'all. So I went to the school that combined middle school with high school, right? And it was 7th and 8th graders that went to school with 9th through 12th graders. And also, mind you, y'all, growing up, I did not hang around kids my age. I always hung around older kids, literally. The only time I started hanging around people my age was when I got into high school and went to another school. But growing up as a young girl, I say from 14 until, probably until, I mean, and even when I went to my other high school, when I stopped going to the hood school and went to another school, I still had friends. When I went back home, I was living in the hood still. So all my friends were older. Like, I never hung around people my age. So I was a very mature girl. So yeah, I just fit right in. And also, y'all, growing up, I was so quiet. Like, I wasn't confrontational, especially in the hood, because I knew them girls wanted to mess my face up. I knew they was trying to, get to my little pretty face and scratch it up and do all kind of stuff to me. So, I was very timid back then. I didn't like fighting. Like I told y'all, I don't like to be touched. So, when it comes to stuff like that, I was always quiet out of the group, but I've had to show my hand a few times just to let people know that I wasn't no WAB. If you know, you know. Look it up on Google. I wasn't no WAB. I had to let them know. So, I just didn't like the fact that they, I knew that they were jealous of me, and I didn't want to give them a reason to, try to escalate the situation, even though they were picking at me. So, anywho, fast forward, I went to, one more thing, y'all. And then I had this one friend, she never, ever, ever let nobody pick on me. I will never forget her ever in my lifetime, ever, ever, ever. She always stood up for me. So, I went to this school, like I said, 7th and 8th graders were going to school with 9th through 12th graders. And I got to school on my very first day, y'all. Very first day. This boy, I had a little Coke bottle shade. I was so cute, and I was just a pretty girl. First day of school, this boy tracked me down, y'all. Like, he was just obsessed. So, I was always, my thing is this, y'all. I did not know how to flirt growing up. I used to always just laugh, and I still do that. Like, people automatically think I'm flirting because I'm just laughing. I'm just being cordial or whatever. People take that as me flirting. So I ended up talking to this boy on the phone and stuff like that. Y'all, I come back to school. I BS you not. I come back to school the second day, right? Second day of school. I'm in the gym or whatever. And this girl walked up to me and was like, you talking to such and such? I'm like, what? I didn't even know what to say, y'all. I'm just looking at her like, are you serious? Like, are you really walking up to me asking me about some little boy? So I just told her no. I think I told her no. I was like, no. Like, I mean, I'm new here. Like, what the heck? I ain't even got my feet wet yet. Are you cool? Is you cool? So, anywho, she getting all rah-rah. Oh, da 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 da, that's my man, blah 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 blah, just going crazy. And I'm just like, ma'am, yo little boo was trying to get on me. Is you cool? I don't, girl. I'm talking about the boy who just was so pressed on me. Like I don't know. I've never pressed up on no dude ever in my life, y'all. Like I don't do that. That's just not my character. Like so get your man then. Get your man. But anywho, so her friends, you know what I'm saying? She had like 2 other girls with her. 2 or 3 other girls with her. They started walking around the gym like just trying to intimidate me and stuff like that. Just saying all kind of mean stuff. Talking about how they was gonna beat me up and, you know, do X, Y, and Z. Mind you, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I was not that kind of girl. I was always quiet. Like when the beef is going on, I'm quiet. I'm getting butterflies. I'm getting anxious. You know, I don't, like I said, I'm thinking about all the things that could possibly go wrong. I've always done that and I still do that. I do not like, I just don't like that. Because all I know how to do, I've never liked to fight. But I will say this. I'm going to get myself out of the situation. That's my only thing. I never, ever claimed to be no fighter. I'm not no fighter. But I'm going to get out the situation for sure. For sure. So, you know, they walking around the gym just going crazy like for a good 20 minutes. I let them do that. Getting in my face, just talking crazy, y'all. Talking so crazy. And I will never forget, y'all. I will never forget. So, gym class was almost over. And I don't know what triggered me. I don't know if one of the girls got in my face and said something. I don't know. Or it was just them like continuously going around that whole gym and just kept on like bullying me. Like they were literally walking around the entire time just bullying me. And I'm just sitting there, you know, just taking it. I started crying. And one thing about me, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something, because I still do this. Still to this day, because it takes a lot to get me mad, or it takes a lot to get me mad. Like I don't fake my personality. This is literally my personality, y'all. I'm really bubbly most of the time, and then when I'm not, I just say to myself. But so I started crying, and after that, y'all, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. And guess who earned their stripes? Yeah, Big P. No, for real though, y'all. Because what? When I say I lost it, y'all, I lost it. Lost it. No cap. Lost it, okay? I'm talking about, I'm telling all 3 of them. No, it was 4 of them. I'm telling all 4 of them, like, what's up? Like, I don't know. I don't remember everything I said. Of course, y'all, I think I was in the 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember what I was saying to them. But these girls are older than me. When I say I went off, I'm telling all of them to line up. Line them up. Line them up. Didn't nobody want to butt so after I did all, like, after I lost my shit. Even the teacher couldn't, the gym teacher couldn't even hold me back. Like, he was like, all right, no, you need to calm down. I can't do that with you. Like, when I say, y'all, no lie. So, after that, all her friends tried to be my friend. All her friends tried to be my friend after this incident or whatever. Of course, you know me, I'm standoffish. Like once you rub me the wrong way, we ain't finna be cool. Like I'm for sure. You stay over there, I'm gonna stay on my side. Like we don't never gotta speak to each other again. I'm always rocking like that because I don't even play with you. I've never ever provoked nobody, y'all. Never in my life provoked somebody to fight. Like what? No, absolutely not. But yeah, all of them tried to be my friend afterwards. Earned my stripes real quick in a new school on the 2nd day. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And when I say everybody heard about it, you know how many friends I gained on the 2nd day of being at a new school? Yeah. One of them. One of them. What you mean? So, and then, you know what's crazy is after the fact, me and that girl who approached me about her man, we ended up getting cool. Cause I ended up getting close to her sister, and I didn't know that was her sister at the time. Well, I didn't know until after the fact. And I'm like, oh, you know, me and your sister had a little, She was like, yeah, I know y'all had a little issue in the gym or whatever. You know, I ain't worried about that. You know, you my friend or whatever. So we was friends. And then we ended up, you know, finally having a conversation because I was at her house so much. And we ended up getting close or whatever. And, you know, she was cool. It was no bad energy after we talked it out or whatever. Because arguing over a boy is crazy. You know, boys like everybody. Especially at that age. They ain't trying to lock nobody down. They trying to get there. All the cute girls. What you mean? So yeah, y'all, that was that. I had to, you know what I'm saying, put my foot down. Okay. And then during that time when I was going to that school as well, I forgot this other girl, she didn't like me. I don't know why she didn't like me. Like I said, like when you go to a hood school and you a pretty girl, you know, it's bound to have some jealousy and envy. Like, girl, who does girl think she is? And blah, blah, blah. So for the life of me, I couldn't understand. I don't know what we got into it about. We got into it. I don't know. And her big sister. Now on my block where I used to stay out in the hood, like I'm talking about everybody used to be outside. Everybody. So I walk up with that one friend that I told y'all I never used to allow nobody to bully me or whatever. She never let that go down. I'm walking up with her or whatever. She just talking mad, talking crazy, talking real crazy. And she was like, yeah, we raise bulldogs around here. Oh shit. I don't know nothing about that, babe. I don't even know bulldogs. That's crazy. Like, what, she about to know at my face or some type of shit? Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? I don't know. But my friend, she took up for me. She was like, she ain't even on all of that. Like, you need to relax and back off and blah blah blah. Crazy thing about it is, like, the people that used to bully me ended up trying to be cool with me after the fact. You know, she ended up being a cool person after she got to know me and, you know, realized I wasn't a bad person. Like, but it's just crazy. Like, most of the people that bullied me back then tried to end up being my friend, which is the crazy part. We used to have a time. I miss those days, man. Like, these kids don't know what a childhood is. Like, all y'all do is put phones and cellular devices and iPads and stuff in front of these kids. They don't go outside no more. We could drive them down the block right now. We know it ain't no kids outside. What they doing on that phone, on that iPad? Stay tuned for the next story time. Y'all don't want to miss this, honey. I'm going to tell y'all about my relationship with my sister. We did not used to be close. And the time that we got into a fight. Ooh, that's going to be juicy, honey. That's going to be juicy. Cheers. Who's next?